Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Today we're down at the Snake River, one of my favorite places to go. And initially I actually didn't plan on going out today, but we were getting this dramatic cover in the sky. And we're getting this light rain out, and with that has been bringing some very interesting cloud formations. So I thought I would pack up my vehicle and head on down to a location I shot before and hopefully get a nice long exposure. So as you can see, I'm already set up just a little bit and I've got my composition already picked out. It's the composition that I've gotten before, and you can see that image here, and it's one of my portfolio images. It's one of my favorite images I've ever captured. So I came down here in hopes of getting something similar to that. Now, the scene has changed from last year a bit. I no longer have some of that vegetation and some of those flowering plants that I had last year. But nonetheless, you know, just wanted to get out and shoot some video. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish that up. We'll see what kind of photo we can get today. So while I was shooting the time lapse on this little camera here, I went ahead and I set up my composition. Now for me, it was very important to include this tip of the peninsula behind me in the center of the photo, and that way it's going to lead into a nice gentle curve, which I believe will help lead the viewer's eye through the scene. So just now waiting for, you know, the passing little bit of drizzle to come by. So in the meantime, I find it helpful that when I'm doing these long exposures, I do a couple of things. One is I always make sure that my camera, the viewfinder, is blocked from that light, because when you're taking long exposures, really anything over 30 seconds, that light can leak behind the viewfinder, make its way down to the sensor, and it can throw off the composition a little bit. It can over brighten it, and that's something that we do not want. We do not want that light leaking behind us and just waiting for that drizzle to go by. The second thing is when I put because I am using the leaf filter system, I find that if you take whatever graduated filter you're using, so as of right now I'm using a 10 stop, which is giving me an exposure time right around 1:40 seconds, is to use the back bracket for that. That way you're getting that filter as close to the actual glass of your lens. That way, once again, you're not going to have any of that light leak around that lens. So once this rain passes just a little bit, and it's not a bad rain, but just enough, I'll go ahead and take my composition. Now, because the Nikon only limits you to 30 seconds, I heard this is improved in the new Z system, but for me, I have to use timer. And when you're using a timer, it's very, very helpful to use a remote shutter. You can use you know, just the inexpensive wireless shutters. I've always found that having the wire shutter is best. They're very, very inexpensive. You can get them on Amazon. Just make sure that it will fit your actual camera, but that way you can instantaneously turn on that shutter and turn it off. So with that being said, the fog is just now clearing a little bit. I'm gonna take my little handy dandy wipe, clean it off real quick, and let's go ahead and take our composition. Okay, so I got that shot in the back. I've actually taken 2 or 3. Now the app that I'm using is the Big Stopper app, which you can download. It's one of my favorite apps out there. However, with the Tamron lens, I always find that the image is a little too dark for the corresponding time. Once I punch in all the information on your aperture, your shutter speed, it lets you know. So I always wait an extra 5-10 seconds maybe, depending on how much light there is throughout the scene. And then after the timer is up with the app, wait the 10 seconds, and then I'll go ahead and close that shutter. But now that the rain has come, I'm actually looking off in the far distance now, and I see we got another rainstorm coming in. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short. It's going to be a nice short one this week. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you like what you see, please go ahead, give me a comment down below, a like, a share. That really helps out the channel. And until next time, well, we'll see you outside.